Day we got the pool play finishing up today. This is game 3 for these 10-year-olds today, and the winner of this one between Schererville and Waite Park moves on into the World Series bracket in pool play today. Crown Point Red already 3-0, so the winner of this one would be 2-1 and gets to advance on in pool play for the World Series title. Michael Brenner here on hand with Lake Central baseball players. So Lake Central in St. John, Indiana, part of the Schererville School Corporation, or Schererville in that school corporation as well. So Griffin Tobias with me here today. Griffin, good to have you with us.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be on.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So you kind of know the Schererville aspect a little bit through Lake Central, and we've learned a little bit about Waite Park over the course of this tournament so far. I had their game the other day, and I can see some of the Russell fan section and the Hellerman fan section from where I'm sitting or standing here right now with you, and excited to get this one going. Does this give you like some flashbacks to when you were younger?
Yeah, I remember playing in one of these tournaments like this, and I've never had announcers and all that, but this must be a great experience for them. I would love to have this when I was younger.
Yeah, it's a unique event here, and we'll give you the Waite Park starting lineup here in just a second. First pitch into Wildtrout, missed for ball 1, so leading things off is Kellen Wildtrout. That one missing upstairs. Pitching today for Schererville is going to be Dobry. That's Blake Dobry on the bump, so 2-0 early here, the count. Showing bunt, pulling the bat back, and it's going to be called a strike, so 2-1. Mentioned Russell. John Russell will be second in the lineup today. Luka Kazak will be third in the lineup. And this one on the ground, left side and through for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Wildtrout to get things started for Waite Park. Again, only 6 innings of play here in the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. So if you can get those early runs across the board, it means so much more, because only 6 innings, you're condensing it by, if you're looking at major leagues, 3 innings. If you're looking at, from your perspective, high school,
7.
Yeah, you're only going 7 on that one. So we lose it by 1 inning.
So probably a big advantage to score early and keep the lead.
So I've been on field A pretty much the entire tournament. My first time over here in the majors. This one fouled back by Russell. John Russell, the second baseman today for Waite Park. And I can tell you over on field A, pretty much the entire tournament so far, I didn't check all the afternoon games, the team that scored first won every game.
Okay.
From where I was sitting.
So a big advantage.
Big advantage. Not sure if that's played out the same way here at the Majors field. Is it 1-2 the count here on John Russell?
I see they finally put some rosin behind the mound from that
rainy
a little bit
day. That one is going to be taken for a hit by pitch. So on base is Russell. So just like that, right off the bat, 2 on, nobody out yet. A little bit of a jam here for Dobry. As Luka Kazak will come up. If he can get on, Ben Ross in the cleanup spot today. Parker Lehner after that. This one lifted off to the left side. This will get out of play. In the 6th spot will be Levi Besgen. And at number 7, we talked about him before. He's the shortstop today. Number 6 is Evan Hellerman. You can see a little contingent of Hellerman fans right in front of us there. He had a nice play out in center field yesterday. Here's the 0-1.
You saw him play yesterday?
I did, yeah. I saw this Waite Park team play yesterday. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Throw it down to third, so we got a stolen base here.
Looks like a delayed steal right there. Caught the catcher sleeping.
We've seen that occasionally here. Some of the guys who take a walk or a hit by pitch and then just kind of take that little turn past first base, go to second. This one on the ground, back to the pitcher. They throw to first, and a run is going to come across the board. Runner to third, and he's going to be tagged out at third. A little double play action, which helps Schererville here. So Waite Park trying to push the envelope a little bit. They do get a run across the board.
Number 24.
So we got 1-3 on the putout for Kazak. That is an RBI. Well, no, I think the RBI gets taken away technically since of the double play. So no RBI there. So the run scores. It's 1-0 Waite Park here in the first. Russell gets tagged out at third.
That was an eventful play.
You know, we've had those. That could be a candidate for our Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC. Learn more at IKORCC.com. And we have awards that we're going to hand out at the end of this one, so you can help me with that. We have a
cool.
This one fouled right back near the Waite Park dugout here. Quickly 1-2 on Ben Ross.
Have you, from these pitchers' standpoint, have you seen anything like off speed wise? Like I haven't seen many games, so I can't really tell you.
So with Crown Point Red yesterday, or the other day, that was Sunday actually. Now that I think about it, this one fouled back to the screen. My days are starting to blur together anymore. But on Sunday when Waite Park played Crown Point Red had a young man that threw 13 strikeouts, and he was definitely throwing some off-speed stuff. That was Bales. That one is called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. So 1 run is across the board in a pivotal game for Waite Park and Schererville. We go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
It could be coming through our mics. Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Sorry, we're just fixing some headset issues, just picking up some extra audio in our ears, so just trying to make sure that we don't go deaf at the end of this broadcast. So, Griffin, for you, this is kind of you're getting to see how you're usually on the field. I'm used to calling you on the field while you're pitching, and now you get to see how it works up here at the broadcast table. It's a little different than you were probably expecting, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of cords everywhere. I mean, not really anywhere to sit. I'm standing right now, getting my.
That's actually very typical of most places, and it's okay. We enjoy it. I mean, as long as we get to showcase the talents of the youngsters out on the field here, and occasionally you high school guys. All right, now we got Schererville coming up here. And pitching today, as we said, for Waite Park, is going to be Ben Ross. So he's on the bump today. And leading things off for Schererville will be Noah Kohler. So Noah Kohler will lead things off. Parker Coffey in the 2 spot, and then Tristan Clausen in the 3 hole. If one of those guys can get on, we'll have Leo Hobbins in the cleanup spot. Leo Hobbins has definitely got some pop in his bat. He was hitting a few home runs in the skills competition on Friday evening where they had a home run derby.
Really?
This one pitched
Love
outside.
to see a home run.
It was fun. Now, I will say they weren't hitting the home runs from home plate. It was a little bit different. They were hitting them from right around second base, but still.
Wish I could do that.
You've got some inside the park home runs.
Hey, got some speed sometimes.
This one lined out to right field, and this will drop in for a single.
That's a good start.
So Kohler getting on base early, kind of getting that tempo started here for Schererville, much like Waite Park did, getting on in that first inning. He got on, that was Wildtrop that got on via the single, so now Coffey with an opportunity here to try to.
It's always a good feeling when the first guy gets on.
Yeah, it kind of starts the good vibes.
Lets the stresses go down to the second hitter and third hitter, and they can do their job.
And when you're on offense, you want your pitcher, the opposing pitcher, to kind of feel.
Nice
this
bunt.
One bunted down to the pitcher. The throw to first is in time. So, if you're going to make it out, you want it to be a sacrifice. And one thing that I've noticed, Griffin, out of these 10-year-olds, it doesn't, and I would say it doesn't feel robotic. These guys know where they're supposed to go defensively. Did you watch the first baseman, how he started to head towards second base? Just those little minute details.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they practice this. I mean, when you get in these tight situations, you're going to have to bunt. You're going to have to move the runner to score and get those opportunities across the plate.
Little small ball action is what I like to call. This is popped up right side, and this will get out of play and into the stands, into the Waite Park section.
No fans made a catch over there.
If it was a Savannah Bananas game, though, that would be if somebody had caught it, it would have been an out. Should we implement that at Lake Central? If somebody catches your foul ball, then
I don't hit many foul balls. I usually go straight up.
that's true. Yeah, you don't even usually make contact. That's right.
I know, it's a struggle. It's all right.
Good pitching at the high school level here in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Here's a 1-1. This one pitched outside. Well, I'll shine your accolades. You were one of the local conferences here in Northwest Indiana is the Duneland Athletic Conference, which you play in Griffin, and you were DAC Pitcher of the Year in the Duneland.
Oh yeah.
So Clausen here at the dish, 2-1 to him, is outside.
So it looks like they can get off the base when the ball crosses the plate. Is that correct?
That is exactly correct. So they have to wait until the ball crosses the plate. Now, if they stop their momentum once they get off the base, they cannot advance then.
Okay.
So if they stop their momentum, they have to then go back to the bag. This one back to the screen. So if the runner starts to so as long as he's kind of doing
moving
like a little moving his feet a little bit, and he notices, hey, I can steal the base, he can move. Those are little things I'm learning throughout the course of the week as well.
It's definitely new to you compared to high school ball.
It's an adjustment, but it's fun. It broadens my horizons a little bit. Payoff pitch. This one to third base. Beskin over to first.
Good play.
Gets
over
the
there.
tag. Yeah. Gets the tag on the throw. So 5-3 on the put out. And this brings up Leo Hobbins now with an RBI opportunity to try to tie the game for Schererville as the runner went down to third. So again, as you know, even if it's an out, you want it to be a productive out.
Yeah.
Move the runner over.
Yeah, that was a very productive out.
This one popped, and this one will get out of play. A little bit in front of us to our right a little bit. I can see it rolling there. Now, one of the rules about broadcasting is if it's coming near the equipment, you have to put yourself on the line to get the equipment. I don't know if you brought your glove today or not, but
I actually did bring my bag just in case they need me out there.
Hobbins swings and misses through that one, so quickly 0-2. So with the leadoff single, 2 straight outs, and now Hobbins, the extra hitter today, with an opportunity to try to drive one in here to tie it. So we got 2 games going on here in the Majors field, one on the A field. We got a broadcast going of that one as well. This one again popped up foul. You know, I'm ready to go in case they get close to us, but they're just off to our right a little bit here.
I don't know. That's a pretty... You might get hurt jumping for that.
I mean, I'm just going to do this if I have to. I'm not going to get too far out there.
I don't know. You might pull a hammy or something.
You are correct on my athletic ability, that's for sure. And that one's going to be taken for a ball, so 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty sure this pitcher has a changeup or something because that did look a little harder than the pitches before.
We do see a few of the pitchers that throw kind of different types here.
Yeah. What is this, 10U? Or?
This is 10U, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume some had a changeup.
Hobbins takes that one inside. Runner does not advance. He gets a little step here, but see how he's constantly shuffling his feet.
Because if he stops, he has to go back?
Correct.
Okay.
So if the ball were to somehow get away, or if he were to throw back to the pitcher and it got away, then he could come home. So got to keep shuffling those feet.
Big opportunity for Schererville here if they can get one across.
Just a 2-2. This one on the ground left side. This will get through for a base hit. So Schererville comes around and ties the game. Hobbins makes the turn around first.
Stays.
And he will stay. So
third baseman almost had that one.
He did. He just under the glove there. So it's an RBI single for Hobbins.
So take me through these jerseys. I know some teams have certain areas they're from.
Yeah, so what they do is based on where how they qualified. Sometimes it's through state competitions or regional competitions, or I don't have all the details on those. So Schererville clearly won the Indiana State competition. I know that stuff is available here. I just don't have it in front of me at the moment. But yeah, those kind of things. So I'll look at that during the break and give you a better answer to that question here. As we've got Colin Israel here at the plate.
Good swing. Oh.
Back pick down to first. It gets away. Hobbins is going to stay, though. Didn't get far enough away for him to feel like he can get a comfortable advance. And you don't want to get outs on the base paths, so make sure you're comfortable with whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of running the bases. It's kind of
I'm not a fan of running in general, personally.
Okay, well.
That's just me personally.
That could be an issue. We might have to fix that.
Just get a courtesy runner for me.
I love that.
Here's the 0-2. This one skips to the back. Hobbins will stay.
Well, it is a small backstop.
Yeah, here it's a little bit shorter than the A field.
Yeah.
But one of the advantages of the A field though is that it's the same here, but it's a brick wall. So sometimes if it hits that back, it can ricochet right back to you quickly. So 1-2. That one
inside.
comes a little high and tight. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So it's pretty interesting. When I played, we didn't use these type of bats. So I'm guessing these bats are USA bats. They have a different feeling what I had when I played
Yes.
in the Cal Ripken League.
Yes.
We used drop 10s, which is like US AAA bats.
Okay.
So it had a
This
way
one
different.
really skips away, and now Hobbins is going to make his way down to second base. Yeah, you are absolutely correct on the bats, yes. Look at you. You're filling into this analyst role pretty well. So if the baseball career doesn't work out for you, we got openings here at the Region Sports Network.
Yeah, give me an intern
Go
job.
do your senior year first, but payoff pitch from Ross on the way. And that misses outside, so that'll be a walk. So we got 2 on with 2 out here. Schererville still trying to threaten here.
Schererville brought a pretty big crowd over there.
It does help when, you're
10 minutes
just
away.
not too far away. But I will say,
Where's this team from again?
this is from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and they have a good
Minnesota.
contingency here.
Yeah, they did.
A little right in front of us here.
Brought the whole family.
This one skips in for ball 1.
Great weekend to bring them with the Lake County Fair going on.
Lake County Fair, the
Cubs
Gary
are
Air
in
Show.
town, too, in Chicago.
Actually, they just hit the road for New York.
Oh, well, thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were in town.
They were, yes. This one is in there for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, a lot of things to do here in Northwest Indiana this weekend. You've also got the Gary Air Show going on this weekend as well. But you have the Lake County Fair, and it's about 2 mile down the road here from Jerry Ross Park. And big thanks to Pet Supplies Plus for providing the coverage all this week as a presenting sponsor. So big thanks to them. Here's a 1-1. That one missing, or in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate.
The umpire's been pretty solid, pretty consistent.
Yeah, he has been. This is Liam Butkiss now at the dish.
See, they got 3 out there. It's pretty nice
it's
for
intense.
these little kids.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, so down on strikes. But the equalizer comes across the board here in the bottom of the first. We go to the second, all knotted up at 1. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
25 pitches.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Griffin Tobias of Lake Central High School out of St. John, Indiana. About a 15, 20-minute drive here from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point. We got Claude Martinez doing a great job on production. He's actually doing camera and production today. He's doing double duty today. He's our Iron Man here of the Region Sports Network, our video coordinator. This one lined into left field. This will drop in, gets away from center field, makes the turn around first. Here's the come into second, and he's going to slide in with a double. So leading things off, Parker Lehner.
Oh, nice little double celly, little fist bump. I like that. Oh, he just did the, I don't know, like some open up the chest type of thing.
The discount double check.
Looking like he's breaking the shirt open.
The old Aaron Rodgers move there. So this will bring up, now this will be Levi Beskin.
Ball inside.
So 1-0 the count. You know, I had something geared up for you here, but all of a sudden, just like that, changing things up with these little player profiles we can look at here.
That is, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Oh, favorite subject, geography.
Ugh.
We got a wild pitch here to allow the runner to get to third base. So that's a big a big start for Waite Park here in the top of the second inning. Already a runner at third base, nobody out. Leadoff double, and you've got Beskin coming up here, 2-0 the count. This one fouled back to the screen.
What happened? How did he get to third? I was drinking my water.
There was a wild pitch.
Oh.
That's the other thing you learn when you work up here. Is you got to pay attention
I
to
know.
everything.
I was grabbing my water, and
So Beskin says that one of his hidden talents is he can make the three-leaf clover with his tongue. I'm not sure I don't know if I can do that.
That's an interesting talent.
2-1. This
that's
one
going to get the run
ground.
in.
Left side bounced that
Right.
short
Yeah.
there. Kind of bounced off the third baseman. A little confusion as to who was going to take that play. But with that, Waite Park takes the lead.
Third baseman probably should have got that one. He had the better angle, but.
So it's an RBI single for Beskin. He's using that lucky clover to get himself on for
Yeah.
a base hit.
Look at that. You're tying it in.
You learn something here every once in a while. As this brings up Evan Hellerman now.
Foul ball.
The shortstop here in the game today for Waite Park.
Fan just looked like he bought like 12 waters. Look at that. He can carry them, too.
He's got to stay hydrated here. It's sunny today here
It is.
in Crown Point. It's good to see the sun after
Finally,
a couple of days of clouds and potential rain. We thought we had a huge threat of rain yesterday, and it stayed away for the most part yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little drizzle here and there.
Ooh, there's
This
a nice
one lined left center. This one is going to drop in for another hit. The throw to second
Got him.
is in time.
Nice play.
It was a forced play there. Didn't have to tag. I didn't see if that was the center fielder or the left fielder throwing there.
Left fielder.
That was left field. So that's the old 7-4 put out there at second base. So we'll go Hellerman with the fielder's choice as Sandstrom comes out here now.
Crowd's getting pretty loud. Getting into it. I like it.
There's a lot on the line today for both these teams as they move. The winner gets to move on to the World Series bracket.
Do you actually know the bracket? Can we see that? I'm kind of interested. What's after this game?
I can
do they
pull
go
that.
into another bracket, or is it just single elimination? Or?
So beyond. So this is the World Series bracket. How they fit into there's another Ironman bracket with the teams that do not advance into the World Series bracket. So how the ones who don't win in the World Series bracket, if they get filtered in somehow, I don't know how that works. I didn't check that out as much.
You should probably know that. You're kind of a big part of this announcing crew.
I'm just one of the gas bags here on the broadcast.
We got 2 strikes here, choking up. I like that.
1-2 here to Madden Sandstrom. Trying to keep the inning alive here for Waite Park. This one lined foul down the first baseline.
First baseman almost dove for that. That would have been a cool play.
Yeah,
that might have been our play of the game if
you never know.
That. Oh.
We do have other awards to hand out. We got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero.
Oh, superhero.
Superhero of the game. The Crowell Companies are the insurance
How do we decide that one?
For Superhero, I try to figure out who's kind of had the best game overall. Sometimes it's hard to decide because some guys have some really good games.
Because I know you're keeping track here on your little notepad over here with names. And
scorebook. Yeah, doing the score. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
And down on strikes.
Seems like this guy's really living outside today.
Number 2.
This brings up Grayson Savalainen here now with 1 on, 2 outs. That was a big out at second base for Schererville, kind of stopping the momentum a little bit. This one gets away.
Gets second on the pass ball.
Oh, you're ruling a pass ball on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was outside.
Here's the thing. I can put down whatever I want on my scorecard because it doesn't matter. Mine are unofficial. There is an official book. Is that one called a strike? 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good spot. I like that inside corner.
Dobrik delivers upstairs and out, so 2-1 the count now.
I really like this blue background they got up there with the World Series of Cal Ripken. It's very nice looking.
This one comes a little inside there. Catcher trying to hold it and frame it for the umpire, and umpire's not buying it, so 3-1 the count. Yeah, it's a really great setup. I don't know if when you were walking in, if you noticed, there are banners of, you know how at school, how during your senior years, this one bounces on the plate, stays in front, but now gets away, and now the runner gets to move up, as that was a walk, but the ball got away, so the runner gets to move from second to third on the wild pitch. But it is a walk.
Could be a good 2-out rally going right now.
Yeah, Waite Park trying to get another run across the board. You always want insurance runs for sure.
Because these games are, like you said, only 6 innings. Every run matters.
This one missing inside. So 1-0 on Wild Trout here from Dobry. So he's got runners on the corners with 2 outs. So anyway, as you were walking in, the banners of all the pictures of the kids and their stances or whatever, really cool how they have it set up here.
I also saw another, like a big poster of the United States, and it seems like all the kids signed where they're from.
Yes, that's over. Yep,
that was very cool.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's a giant map of the whole country in Australia, because we have a team from Australia here in this. Yeah.
Have you seen them play at all? Or?
I did. I saw them play on Sunday. And the cool thing, so I'm an Olympics junkie, and
didn't know that.
I am. This one line down the left field line.
Oh, nice play, but that might be the Superman player of the game right there. He just made a nice play.
The coach over there in the batters. Yeah. But we get to play the Australian national anthem. So
that's cool.
Yeah, you don't get to experience that very often. We occasionally get.
Because you teach social studies there at the middle school. What do you guys study over there, Austin? Like anything from Australia?
We do get to Australia a little bit in 6th grade. Yeah.
So you kind of knew what was going on there with the national anthem.
I have a little sense there.
Wow, this guy's choking up a lot. That's got to be like 3 inches or something.
That one missing inside. So the count runs full here on Wild Trout. But yeah, I mean, because normally we get we'll hear the Canadian national anthem if a Canadian team comes in. Like if the Blue Jays come into Chicago. That one misses upstairs, so that's going to be ball 4. So now bases loaded with 2 outs here.
What's the pitch count rules? Is there any? Like, what's
I think
you got to have a decent amount of pitchers to get through this tournament.
I know the limit is 75. Under 40 is you don't need a day rest. I think over 50 is like a day rest or something like that.
Okay. We got a mound visit going on.
There's a lot of things to keep track of over the course of a week, so I let the officials keep track of all that stuff.
You're not that high tech and everything.
Yeah, there's especially when you're a teacher on summers, you go into summer brain mode and your numbers start flying in your head. And you're like, I'm not ready to compute all that.
Well, you're not really. You're a social studies guy. What
numbers numbers already don't add up for me very well.
Clearly, because you're in the history section.
Right. Just remember, names and dates and stuff and concepts.
I never got to have you in middle school, but we did go on that cool DC trip.
Yeah, this one lined to center, drops in for a hit. 1 run is in. An RBI single for John Russell, and you can see the Russell section. They're cheering. They're excited here. So another RBI single.
3-1 in the 2nd inning. It's going to be a good game. I can already tell it's going to be a nail-biter.
So 2 runs across the board here.
Looks like they're taking them out.
Yeah, going to make a quick pitching change here.
Send him out to right fielder. Bring the right fielder in. He looks ready to go. Lefty.
So just switching the right fielder and the pitcher here.
Looks
so
like
that's
number
gonna be,
1.
Yep, that's going to be Kohler coming in now. Noah Kohler to come in for Blake Dobry. So we're going to step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Still top of the second inning here. 2 runs have come across the board for Waite Park out of Minnesota. By the way, if you are tuned in from Minnesota, let us know where you're tuned in from or who you want us to give a shout out to. We'll be happy to do that for you. Excited to have you tuned in. We've had people, Griffin, we've had people from Australia checking in at like 3 in the morning to come check this out, which I have said in the past that I think that's fair since we've been waking up early to go watch Women's World Cup coverage at 2, 3 in the morning, so that's a little fair. This brings up Kasich now.
Where's the comment section at? Let's pull it up. Let's get some action going.
We're working on it.
We got lefty on lefty popped up.
This will get out
It's
of
coming
play.
at you. Oh,
right by the
over the head.
Right into the sections there, right into the section below us here.
Okay.
So 3-1 in favor of Waite Park here in the top of the second. This one comes over the head of Kasich.
Pretty funky angle from this lefty right now. Kind of.
Yeah, just show him a little something different.
Yeah. It's a game of angles.
We got a Hellerman fan in the house. This one popped up, and catcher just can't get out of that crouch in time. That's a hard thing. Have you ever done that? Have you caught?
I tried catching. I blinked every time the ball would come and they'd swing, and I'd miss the ball. So it ended up hitting me, so I just gave up on catching, and it was just too scary back there. I give props to all the catchers.
That's a called strike 3, so that will end the inning here in the top of the second inning. 2 runs come across the board for Waite Park. We're going to the bottom of the second. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We know some of you are tuned in from all across the country and maybe from Australia tuned in a little bit as well just to see how things are going. We appreciate you tuning in. If you are in the area, if you know people that are in the area and they're maybe complaining like, there's nowhere to eat around here, well, I have a recommendation for you. One of the most popular eating establishments is Station 21 American Grill, which is literally from where I'm standing is like right down the street as we get the Hellerman family waving at us here. So we'll give them a shout out all the way from the 8-hour drive from Minnesota. But I can literally almost see Station 21 down the street here from the ballpark. It's to that left side down.
I can see it from here.
Absolutely. So it's not too far away. They got everything from burgers and ribs to wings and fish, everything that you need. They're open up at 11 a.m. every day for lunch and dinner. So make sure you check them out over at Station 21. They have a nice patio set up at the top, in the top level there. And
have you ate there before?
Oh, I have been there plenty of times, and a big thanks to them. They've also been providing dinner for our RSN crew, usually in the evening. So that's very much appreciated because we got guys here, Griffin, like Claude, and Zach Miller's not here today. These guys get here at like 8-something in the morning. They don't leave till almost 11 o'clock. I mean, they are truly here every day.
So since I'm part of the crew today, am I going to get some of that?
Well, we're not here for the evening shift.
We'll have to come back.
This one misses 4-1, so 1-1 the count. This is Max Mutka now here at the dish for Schererville, trying to get something going here. Schererville trailing 3-1 on the count. 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2-1. Now you're used to playing. Now that you play for one of the premier travel teams here in Indiana, you're used to playing all in different spots. How fun is it to be able to go to a different spot? Do you feel like you sleep better in a hotel or in your own bed? Because I was thinking about like home field advantage for some of these kids. This one lined out into left, and this one will be caught on a dive out in left by Sandstrom.
Great play.
What a play by Sandstrom in left to dive for that one and make the catch.
Potentially Superman right there.
Yeah, you never know. Play of the game. We've also got our Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game. It's kind of those nitty-gritty players doing all those intangible things that maybe aren't filling up the box score, but maybe taking that extra base or calling a great game and stopping runs from scoring.
Yeah, so going back to that, do I sleep better in a hotel bed or my bed? I don't really know. I would say it doesn't matter to me as long as I'm getting at least 8 hours of sleep.
Dobry at the plate takes that one for a strike. 1-1 strike. Because I was thinking about that for some of these kids. I mean, at 10 years old, mines are totally different at 10 years old.
I don't think 10-year-old it's going to really affect you that much.
I wouldn't think.
But I don't know. I don't really remember when I was 10. I don't remember. But I do remember this one hotel bed I stayed in. It was actually this year. Me, Lake Central, we actually traveled down to Bloomington to play a series around that area, and it was probably one of the best beds I've ever slept in.
Oh, nice. Okay. This one popped up on the infield right side, giving chase, and making the catch is Wild Trout at first base. So 2 away here as this brings up Moffitt. Derek Moffitt now the number 10 hit. Or I'm sorry, Tomaszewski. Excuse me, I was jumping ahead here. Tomaszewski, Austin Tomaszewski will dig in here, the number 9 hitter. If he can get on, Moffitt will come up. 2 away here in the inning. Again, there's still time. We played the 6 innings.
Lots of innings.
This one comes inside, gets away. But the nice thing about that brick wall is it kind of ricochets back.
Umpire didn't even flinch.
By the way, you mentioned Bloomington, Indiana, and a little over about a year from now, that's where you're going to make your home at Indiana University. Yeah. This one lined in. This will bloop in for a base hit. He'll make the turn as Tomaszewski trying to start a little 2-out rally for Schererville here.
Yeah. Schererville's got a nice little complex over there. I played there when I was younger.
Yes, they do.
They have a very good program over there for the young guys.
So Waite Park clings to a 3-1 lead right now. They want to try to keep it right where it's at. Close the door here in the bottom of the second, get back to the bats where they've been hot.
I didn't even realize there's more Russell fans down here over here, too.
Yeah, right here.
Wow, yeah. Russell brought the whole fam.
And it's so interesting to watch, if you're one of those families that
travel a lot.
And you like to see the license plates from different states. Wow. I mean, just go up and down the parking lot. You'll see almost every state listed.
I could barely find a spot this morning.
Yeah, you came later than you did the last time.
I actually parked right next to you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be on top of your car a little bit. I kind of.
That's all right.
I was rushing to get here.
Well, after the rain on Saturday, I learned my lesson.
I know.
The 0-2. This one chopped on the right side, and this will be Wild Trout. He'll step on the cushion and get that final out and stop any threat from Schererville. We go to the top of the third. Waite Park looking to advance in the World Series bracket. They lead 3-1. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We're at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point for all your pet supplies needs. There's just one store here on East Summit Street in Crown Point. Go ahead and check them out if you need on the web. They're at Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point. Waite Park with the 3-1 lead here as we go to the third inning. It will be Ben Ross to lead things off for the team out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. See if I can find one of those player bios here so you can...
Yeah, let's load it up. See what kind of food this kid likes.
Yeah, you're all about the food. That's why I was trying to recommend the... let's see here. First pitch into Ross.
Crab and burritos?
It's a unique combo.
Wow, I like crab.
Probably a little bit more. I don't know exactly where St. Cloud, Minnesota is. This
that
one
might
line
get
down
down
the right field line. This is down the first base line. So it's a leadoff single. The leadoff hitter every inning so far for Waite Park has gotten on via the single.
And they've scored every inning due to that leadoff runner, so that's
They have. You're looking off my notes here.
No, I was looking at the scoreboard thinking back. Your notes are kind of unorganized.
What do you mean unorganized?
You do have the little colored pencil, and I like that.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. Not your first rodeo, apparently.
It is not. Called quite a few of your games at the end of the high school season there.
Did you enjoy it, or?
I did.
You're like, who's this kid on the bump? Yeah, we had a pretty good season.
I was very happy for you guys. Yes.
Ended in a heartbreak again, but what can you do?
Parker Lehner here now at the dish. That happens, though.
Yeah.
Builds character.
It does.
This one lined up the middle.
Oh, that's a tough play.
Over to first. It's going to be just wide. Runner's going to move down to third.
Was it first and third, no outs?
First and third, nobody out. Little tough in between.
That was a very tough play, especially for a left-handed pitcher to try to make that play.
So I think Lehner was going to get on anyway, so I'm going to rule a single there, and then the error to allow Ross to get the third. Was that on second base?
Oh, there's the pitcher.
There's the pitcher? Okay.
I'm curious what they're going to do here. I don't wonder if they're going to do some sort of steal.
Runner's going to go down to second.
Fake throw.
We've seen that quite a bit. I think that's still a very younger baseball player type of move. I don't see that too much at the high school level.
Actually, we
every once in a while maybe.
We have pump plays.
Popped up behind the dish, trying to make the catch, but sometimes
like
that sun, maybe getting in the eyes a little bit there.
No, the pump play actually works very well if it's used correctly.
Beska now here with a 1-1 count. He's got a golden opportunity for RBIs and get more insurance for Waite Park here.
I'm surprised Schererville's not going infield in, try to keep the run from scoring. That's what I would do if I was the coach.
Yeah, they're starting to creep in a little bit. Second base moved back, and now short. The corner infielders are definitely in.
Yeah, the corners are in. Middle looks like they're just halfway.
That one's a strike on the outside part of the plate, so evens the count at 2.
Shout out to these cameramen out there working hard. We almost saw one die with that line drive hit at him the other day ago.
Yes. Yeah, we got some of the cameramen out here. We got our cameramen's in here as well for the Region Sports. This one lined into left. Oh, just off the glove of Coffee in left. One run is in.
That was
trying to hit the cutoff man there.
Great try there. I mean, you have to lay out for that with no outs. The runner took off. They could have doubled him up there, but
yeah, Coffee making a great attempt there out in left. So it'll be an RBI single for Beskan, and this brings up Hellerman now.
Speaking of Coffee, you do owe me one for taking you to your car the other day ago.
I can do that.
Decaf.
Actually, that's where we're going to differ on opinions there.
Okay, mound visit going on too. I've been in quite a few of those.
What happened? What's the conversation like in these huddles? I mean, other than the coach just yelling at you to start throwing strikes, like, is there actually any like productive conversation?
Yeah,
in these meetings?
Productive. Usually, I'm pretty angry when it's a mound visit because it doesn't really mess up my mojo, but it's like I know I messed up, and he comes out there to tell me that I messed up, so it doesn't really make him feel good. But
I would imagine at this age you're thinking, okay, nobody out.
Yeah, you're just like just get it out. Like it's just fun. It's baseball. It's not anything to be over anxious about or stressed. I mean, when Swartz always comes out to the mound, he usually gives me good words and tells me I got it in a different tone of words, but he has faith in me sometimes.
This one foul down the left field line there. So 0-2 on Hellerman, who reached on the fielder's choice back in the second inning. We're at the top of the third.
It's like the umpire's going to throw that ball away. It's got a scuff on it.
I'm sure it's got something on it.
Yeah, well, we're going to put it back in the pouch.
Yeah, one of the issues we've had so far this week is just with all that rainfall,
yeah,
trying to get
ball,
that good grip of the ball. Yeah, this
that's
one
why
comes
I think
inside,
they put the
gets
rosin.
away, runners do not advance.
The rosin out there helps.
Yeah, I've noticed they I don't know if it's...
I don't know if they know how to correctly use it at this age, but
It may not, yeah.
I mean, there's some cool things you can do with it. Like, you can put it in your landing spot to help you from slipping there. Like, it's a lot of neat things you can do with rosin.
We'll do a whole different broadcast on just that. This one missing upstairs. 2-2, the count. Kohler.
There's a lot of questionable things you can do with rosin.
Well, we're going to keep it to the ones that we can legally do here on the mound. 2-2. Kohler trying to get that first out.
Ball
missing
outside.
just outside.
2-2, 3-2 now.
You can take my job. It's okay.
I'm all right.
I'll be the
I was going with the flow. I was kind of feeling it there for a minute.
You do it.
No, you keep talking. I got to drink some water. I'm kind of thirsty.
Kohler delivers the 3-2. This one popped up into foul territory. That's going for somebody's car over there.
Hopefully not mine. I didn't park over there, so we're good.
No, we're good.
We're good. We parked far away this time.
Yeah, I don't park anywhere. Even when I go to your games, I don't park anywhere near the ballpark.
We're actually getting lights over there now.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
You might be breaking news here on the Region Sports Network.
Oh, shoot. Sorry,
This one
Coach.
popped into right. Making the catch out in right is Kohler.
They could
throw home.
Almost got him they could have got him at third.
Sorry, that's Dobry out there now in right.
Yeah, the pitching change.
I'll mark that on my. But getting that first out is huge, and now infield is playing in as you had thought for Sandstrom. So now anything they want to make sure they get at the plate in case that runner goes. This one lined into left center. This will touch down. One run is in. It's 4-1 Waite Park.
This team can hit, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they've got some pop in their bats, that's
for
sure.
Very consistent today.
So RBI single for Sandstrom. I'm sorry, 5-1, excuse me. 2 runs have come across the board.
One
Runner
out.
still on the corners.
Bunt. Oh, wow, that's a very
on the
good
third
bunt.
base line.
Just get the out. Oh.
Throwing down to first. They get the out at first, but another run comes across the board.
Safety squeeze is what they call that.
Yep.
We ran a few of those this year. It works out very well.
So a sacrifice for Zavalainen.
Pretty sure he gets the RBI there.
Yeah.
6-1 now.
6-1 though. Runner moves down to second as well. This brings up Wildtrout again for his third plate appearance in as many innings. Fouled back to the screen. He's got a single and a walk today.
It's a good day. Single and a walk, I'll take that. I'm lucky to just get on base.
I'm going to refrain from comment on the 0-1 pitch. Just fouled back to the screen. One of the things I've noticed is, obviously in high school, even in the major leagues, we see tons of emotion. And, you know, as you progress in your baseball career, you learn to keep those emotions in check the best you can for the most part. Sometimes here I've seen some of the kids, you know, when they thought they had a strike, they start jumping on the mound. I'm thinking, oh, man, they're going to get tossed. But then umpires are like, they're 10 years old.
They're 10 years old. They're still maturing into their bodies. They're still maturing mentally as well. So, you know, it's a struggle at that age.
That actually brings up, we'll wait on that question because usually with 2 outs, you don't ever start a story. So that's a broadcasting tip for you if you ever
don't start a story.
Yeah, not with 2 outs because it can end just as quickly. But one of the things I've talked about on broadcasts is, especially at this age, like usually in high school, most guys are done growing by that point. And variably most around the same size-ish. Some guys are a little bit bigger than others in height or whatever. And you have a fairly consistent strike zone in high school for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
In terms of like the size of your hitters here, I mean, you got guys that can be way taller, way shorter. So it's trying to navigate that and find your strike zone as the pitcher has got to be a little bit difficult.
Well, it's got to be difficult for both the pitcher and probably umpire to figure out and establish that type of zone.
Right, that's a good point.
I mean, there could be kids that are twice the tall of you due to the maturity or smaller than you.
Correct. That's I just feel like that's got to be kind of challenging. But at this age, they're kind of used to it. So, I mean, you're always trying to figure out what the zone is for an umpire. Even though there's an established zone that they have in the rule book, every umpire is a little bit different in their zone. Some will give you on the outside edges. Some will give you a little bit high and low.
They might give you 3 inches outside as well. You never know.
It's one upstairs, so this is a walk. They're going to run the batter at second back to his base. So second walk of the day for Wild Trout. How long does it usually take to figure? Does the umpire usually kind of give you a heads up, like, hey, I'll give you a little bit outside or inside?
He'll tell usually our coach at the plate when they do plate meetings, like, I'm giving you, this is what the zone is from this edge to this edge. Don't argue. And usually,
so they establish that early. So the fans usually don't like it, but they can live with that. But as long as
coaches don't usually like it as well sometimes too, but it is what it is. We can't argue with them.
Right, just as long as it's consistent, that's what you're looking for. This one into left.
Should be caught. Left
Coffee makes it out in left. Clausen in his face. He makes the catch. Gets out of the inning, but 3 more runs come across the board for Waite Park. They lead 6-1. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We welcome you back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the third inning here from Jerry Ross Park in the hub city, Crown Point, Indiana. I've mentioned over the course of the broadcast, and I've been at Field A and I can't see it very well, but if Claude wants to move the camera up just a little bit and get a shot of the grand old lady up there, we've got one of the big bright features of Crown Point, Indiana is that old courthouse with the clock tower in it. We can kind of see that poking over the trees over there. One of our favorite features here in downtown Crown Point, Indiana. It's right in the center of what we call the square, which is a lot of great eating establishments. Station 21 not too far away from that. And then if you go about another mile away from the square, or 2 miles from the square, you got the Lake County Fairgrounds, where the fair is going on this entire week. So great features here in Indiana, great sight lines. So on a day like this where you got a little bit of cloud cover, picturesque views with the old clock tower, and kind of has that Back to the Future kind of feel to it. What you looking for?
I think they changed pictures.
We changed pictures for Waite Park? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Can you see the number on that?
18.
18 will be a pitching change. Yep,
Okay.
thank you for pointing that out. That is going to be Cohen Stein now on the bump. This one lined just off the mitt of Stein. He'll throw over to first, gets him in time. Almost had it on the line. We've seen a couple of pitchers get them on lines right back to them.
I can't confirm this or not, but Schererville, a lot of these kids are going to be going to Lake Central, and I think our high school coach is actually watching this game on the Region Sports. So shout out to him for tuning in for these little kids. And
first pitch, that was Kohler, by the way. They just batted. Here comes Coffee, who made that great play out and left.
I like Coffee. He's really back in the
We've
bag.
kind of talking about those awards, and you got him maybe penciled in for an award so far, or at least in the conversation of one of our awards.
So the cool thing about this pitcher, he's got a cross-body stride. So this actually looks like he's starting it way outside, but realistically he's coming across his body. It's really cool. He's coming across his body, which is, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a really funky little angle, and that's
how is that deceptive as a hitter?
Because for a righty, the ball actually looks like it's starting behind you. To a lefty, it looks like it's starting way outside. So that's why sometimes he'll cut the ball and it'll go. Like it looks like it's really starting outside there, but it's not realistically. It's just the angle he's at. That's how I kind of throw.
Okay, so you're trying to be
I kind of can, yeah, I know like kind of what he's doing. I can see it.
So 2-2 the count here on Coffee. He was out on a sacrifice his last time up, so technically 0 for 0. And takes that one for called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. So this will bring up Clausen now. That's the the second strikeout of the day for Schererville hitters.
We talked about that leadoff guy is a major part of the. Ouch.
This one hits Clausen right in the back. And I've mentioned before, too, we've seen quite a few plunks over the course of the weekend. And
not a fan of getting hit. I hate it.
It's not comfortable. And even at 10 years old, there's really not a whole lot of cushion there. There's a little bit of cushion maybe as you get a little bit older, but as 10 years old, there's really not a whole lot of cushion there to pad that blow. So
no. I've
got plenty of it to pad a blow on me. But
yeah, you could give me a few over there.
As Leo Hobbins coming to the dish now. Definitely got some pop in his bat.
When there's 2 outs? Oh, yeah, we had a strikeout and a ground out.
Yep.
I see they got the pitch count thing, too. That's pretty interesting.
They have. Yep. Keep track, make sure everybody knows where everybody's at pitch-wise. This one on the ground, left side. Hellerman makes the throw across. Can't get it in time, though.
It's a good start.
So Hobbins is trying to dive back to first. They're going to say safe, but you're allowed. I mean, unless he made that turn towards second, he's allowed to go back.
I don't know if he made the turn. But he could have. It's kind of out of my view over here.
Well, he's back in safely anyway, so as he had touched the bag.
Good opportunity for Schererville to at least get one across. And their goal is kind of just score every inning here because you got about, what is it, the third inning? 3.5 innings left?
We're in the bottom of the third. You are correct. Having a meeting here with...
Oh, I think they're doing a pinch runner.
Okay.
I don't know what number.
Yeah, we'll see that number.
Looks like 2020.
Number 20. That would be Max Roten. So Hobbins will take a seat on the bench. He'll be able to be re-entered back in the game when his spot is up in the lineup. He's the extra hitter today.
So can they only bat a certain few amount of guys, or what's?
I think 10 is the limit.
Oh,
this one lined down the right field line and will get out of play.
Oh, just nailed a car.
Israel fouls the first one away, so 0-1 on him.
Really aggressive at the plate. I like it. Inside. Oh,
here comes the run to the plate, and he will score for the second run of the ball game.
That backstop did not help him there. It's kind of kicked away.
So Clausen scores on the wild pitch. Moving down to second is Roten. And now Israel with a chance to try to drive in a run here with a runner in scoring position. He's got a 1-1 count on him. That one in there for a strike. Pretty good pitch. So tense moments here at Jerry Ross Park. Schererville trying to scratch maybe at least one more across, cut that deficit in half.
Ooh.
And that one's going to be in there for called strike 3 outside part of the plate. And that'll end the Schererville threat. We go to the fourth. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Oh, you're on the air.
3 for 34. 10
Oh, welcome back to Jerry Ross Field in Crown Point, Indiana. We're here with Schererville and Waite Park. They are from Minnesota, and this is a 6-2 ball game. The winner advances to the World Series bracket here. So it's a big opportunity for Wake Forest to kind of score some more runs here and advance their lead. If you're just tuning in, welcome to our broadcast at Region Sports with Michael Bradner.
Thanks, Griffin. I was just trying to get all the changes made for...
Yeah, you put me on the spot there. I got a little nervous, not
well,
gonna lie.
because they were trying to relay to the other side of the press box, and I don't know if anybody had their window open down there, so the coach ended up looking at me. So
okay.
I was trying to help out here as...
Yeah, I stumbled a little bit tuning in there.
Yeah, you're good.
Getting used to it.
He's a rookie, folks. Let him have it.
First time on.
He's used to being out on the field. Kasich here at the plate. It's 1-1 the count on him. This one popped in the air, center field, giving chase just over his head. Out in center is Mutka, and now here comes the runner into second base. It's a leadoff double
Another leadoff hit for them, and that's usually what. Oh, a little shaky over there at second base or the double cell.
Yeah, got some teams with some dance moves.
Yeah, there you go, shaking the hips.
Are you guys gonna do that maybe this coming season? Or?
I don't know.
You gotta be on base first.
I don't know if Swartz would allow me to shake hips out there on second. I gotta get to second base first.
That would be ideal. Here comes Ross now. He had a big hit to lead off the third inning, and like you said, three innings or now 4 innings of leadoff hits.
Usually,
3 of them have come around to score. We'll see what happens here in the fourth. As Ben Ross. So one line down the right field line, but foul. That Waite Park had a cameraman. Didn't flinch over there in the foul territory behind the screen.
You would have flinched.
Not a chance.
I don't know about that.
Not a chance. I've had a few come my way over the years.
I'd be scared. Did you catch him?
No, because usually I have my head down. I usually don't even see him coming my way. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch there.
As Ross down on strikes.
Big out there.
4th strikeout of the day for Waite Park hitters.
Number 3, Stan Bergman.
So here comes Bergman. It's a pinch hitter. They had 3 for 34 today, so Lehner is out at the moment. Might be warming up somewhere. So Bergman comes up to hit here.
Oh, pinch hitter?
Yep.
Okay.
This pitch
ball
misses
up
for a ball. 2-0.
Let's see, he's got 39 on the pitch count. What? How many more does he have to go with technically?
So I think if he gets to 40, I think he has to have at least 1 day's rest.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. He can go the rest of the game. Let's say.
The limit is 75.
75.
And
okay.
I believe there's some wiggle. I believe there's some wiggle room, like if you're in the middle of an at bat, kind of like in high school. If you what's your pitch limit, like 120 or something like that?
Yeah, but we don't usually go that high.
Right. Because that can damage your arm and stuff.
Yes.
And 75 is quite a bit for.
It looks like they are doing a pitching change.
So if he's at 40, that may require the one-day rest, or maybe right at the, if you have 41 maybe is what it was. I don't have the double
So it looks like
check.
he's going back out to right, and then number 8 is going to go to left. 22 is on the mound.
So it's going to be Coffee now coming in from
Coffee, hey.
left field.
My guy.
So Dober, you said, is probably going to right. That's number 8
sir.
going to right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, another lefty on the mound. Coffee, looks like he could sling it. I like it.
And then Kohler went to right.
Yes.
This is why I bring you around. This is the only reason I really wanted you here today, because you can help me make the defensive change. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It kind of hurts my feeling, Michael.
So we had during the at-bat pitching change here.
So 3 balls, no strikes.
Don't forget, at the end of this one, we're going to name 3 award winners. We've got our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. The Crowd Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We've got our Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. And then we've got our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game.
And you're giving me
why you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
And you're giving me the opportunity to pick a couple of these.
I'm going to let you have a say in the decision. I believe over the course of your playing career, I've given you at least one of those awards.
Did I really deserve it?
I don't remember.
Or are you just being nice?
I probably was just being nice. It probably was one of those days you had a really nice pitching performance.
I've had a few of those. I try to pitch good every time, but can't do that. Ball 4.
So we're going to have...
strike.
Y'all are going to call the strike. We got quite a few people tuned in on Facebook from Minnesota checking in. We appreciate you guys checking in with us.
Shout out to my Minnesotis. Is that a word?
I don't think so. I don't think they would...
They
are going to call strike 2. And Schererville fans start to chime in a little bit here with the excitement of that one. And you can see a little frustration out of Bergman there.
Got to protect here.
Coffee
comes back. Oh,
bringing the hot coffee, bringing the heat over to third, over to first on the skip.
Can't
get it to third. They got the runner caught down, but they're going to run him back to third. The dive back in for Kazik into third.
Tough play for the first baseman. He got one of those in-between hops and couldn't come up with it.
So I'm going to give Bergman the RBI. A little bit of a tough play, but I think he was going to beat it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a.
This third base coach is giving some hidden advice over there. He might. Oh,
this one
it
lined.
Worked.
It's working out into left.
Worked.
Fielders are going to have to go run this one down in left center. The throw going to be cut off in shallow center. Another run comes across the board, and you can hear the Waite Park fans.
The little shake of the hips.
RBI double for Beskin.
This coach might be a contender for the Superman Award. He made a nice play over there, and he just gave great advice to that hitter.
We stick to the kids, Griffin. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I was just shouting out the
By the way, your
coaches.
mom's tuned in.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mom.
This one going for the cars over here to our right.
Anyone tuning in, give me some feedback in the comments section. Let me know how I'm doing.
Keep it appropriate.
Keep it appropriate. Yeah, I had to work on my appropriateness.
No, I don't mean you. I meant the fans commenting. This one lined into center, giving chase in center. Mutka making the play. Runners will get
Saved
back.
the run there.
Absolutely.
Any feedback yet? Or?
Not about you. It's about the kids. That's where we're looking at first.
I just wanted to see see how I sound.
I'll give you feedback off the air. I do appreciate you tuning in, or you joining us today. It means a lot, especially you get a chance to see maybe kind of what Lake Central's coming down the pipe here a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for me to see.
Sandstrom here.
So I can come back as a future alumni. Is that what they call it?
That's what they call us, yeah. I'm an alumni of the school you're currently attending.
Yeah, I can see what the future is looking at, and it's looking pretty bright. A lot of lefties. I like the lefties. Good coffee. I love coffee, dude. Coffee might be my guy.
He's your dude.
He's my guy.
This is a short little roller to second, over
Good
to first
play.
For the out to end the inning here in the fourth. But another run comes across the board for Waite Park. This team can hit. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Jerry Ross Park in beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. A beautiful day for baseball, kind of mid to upper 70s out there right now. The sun is shining, a few clouds in the sky, so it's not one of those high skies that you guys, you prefer high skies or the clouds in the sky?
I like when the sun is not poking in my eyes.
Yeah, that's true. So you like a little bit of cloud cover there? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I like when it's nice and warm.
Probably makes the arm a little bit looser and easier to...
I'm just not a fan of the cold.
Fair enough. I'm not either.
But
we got Sarah checking in from Michigan, cheering on Waite Park. So
welcome, Michiganders.
Yes. This one going to be popped up behind the plate. It's going to drop into fair territory. Ball. Is that going to be a fair ball? Yes.
Good start.
That's very close to that line, and the umpire was right down the line talking about that's the perfect placement for Butkus here.
I thought they were going to let that one go, but the guy grabbed it before it got across the foul line.
Well, sometimes, and this is where like your instincts kind of just take over in some cases.
And some of it's got to be knowledge of the game. I don't know if maybe you don't know that at 10 years old.
Right. I mean, you're still going to continue.
You're still learning, so.
So this is Mutka here at the plate. Had a really nice play out in center field earlier. He's had a couple nice plays. This one down the right field line and into the Wake Forest.
Coach didn't even move. He
knew it wasn't going anywhere near him. That was a smoke show. He wasn't even getting that hand anywhere near that.
I don't blame him.
So 0-2 the count here on Mutka. Flew out to left his last time up, so he can put a little bit of a charge into one. This one fouled back to the screen. What a catch. Behind the plate, Kasich.
I thought it was coming at us. I was ready.
It was close. It was going to be, if there wasn't...
Who caught that? The catcher?
The catcher caught that.
Should have been an out.
I always say that, too. If the catcher catches it off the screen, I think it should be an out.
Ball.
0-2 misses outside.
1-2 count. Good opportunity here for Schererville to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th.
Goenstein looking for the strikeout here. Is the 1-2.
Nope.
Did he check his swing? They're going to ask the umpire down at first. He did not check his swing.
I think it's that umpire's point of view. I think they asked him, the guy at second. I don't know if they asked the first base guy.
For right-handed hitters, they ask first base.
Are you sure? Because the guy's in the middle of the field.
Well, so that's going to be called strike 3. So I don't think the guy in the field has the better look at it.
Okay.
Personally, that's just my That's just my personal view. But for a right-handed hitter, as you're bringing your bat across the play, like the first base umpire would have the best look at that down the line.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then if you're a left-handed hitter, they look to third base.
This guy looks like he's throwing some heat.
This is Dobry here. He's changed positions a little bit. He started off as the pitcher today, then went to right. Now he's in left. Now he's at the plate.
He's moving around. Let's see if he can get something going here. Ball.
It's a good utility player.
Yeah. Love those.
Those are a very underrated part of the game, those guys that can play those multiple positions.
We had multiple guys that were utility guys at Lake Central, and they planned out very well in our lineup.
Yes, they do. Yes, they did. 1-2 the count here on Dobry. If he can get on. Tomaszewski.
Need to pick away here big time.
Yeah, you want
two more, or like a half, or inning and a half left because it's only like.
Yeah, we only play 6, so we're in the bottom of the 4th. So Mutkus with the leadoff single, Mutka with the strikeout. Now Dobry is getting contact here, getting these fouled off. Just wants to straighten this one out here. We'll wait to see what Stein's got. This one lined on the left field line. So
foul ball.
Timing is good here for Dobry.
He's on it.
Get it a little bit timed up a little bit better, but this as soon as you get the one timed, then that's when you throw something different, right?
Oh yeah, I'd throw a changeup right here, but that's just me. Well, I'd actually throw a slider, but I don't know if they're gonna be throwing sliders right now.
You might be a little bit too advanced. Yeah, I would think. I mean, I haven't talked to anybody. I would imagine like you have 1 to 2 pitches. This one on the ground, left side.
Oh, nice play there.
Beskin over to second to get the force at second base. 5-4 on the putout. Really nice play.
That took a weird hop. Yeah, he made a very nice play.
So it's a fielder's choice for Dobry, and this will bring up Tomaszewski.
Now batting number 17, Austin Tomaszewski.
Tough luck for Schererville right now. They can't get anything going.
Yeah, we've seen that.
They've just been hitting it right at people.
I've seen that quite a bit here in this tournament. Some really good, frozen ropes out somewhere, and then defenders right there. We've seen. I mean, the defense I've seen this weekend so far has been.
Well, there's a nice rip. That's going to get down.
There you go, left field line.
That could get a double out of that one. Yep, it's a good start with 2 outs.
Double with 2 outs, absolutely.
These 2 runs would be crucial right here to make it 7-4 if this guy can do something.
That's 2.
Who's up? Number 9.
It's going to be Moffitt. So that's 2 hits right now for Tomaszewski. A single and a double. He's halfway to the cycle.
Halfway. If he can hit a home run, we can see some fireworks maybe. I don't know where, but that'd be cool.
I don't know if we're legally allowed to do that. The neighbors may not like it. I don't know if our camera view can really see out in like kind of left field. There are, we're right kind of. It's kind of like Wrigley. There are homes right in the outfield area there.
Oh,
this one fouled back right to the screen. I was ready.
I thought that was gonna hit him. I didn't think he was gonna swing.
You can see it now a little bit. Some of the homes in the background here in left center.
Looks like we got nice tennis courts behind the field.
Yeah, tennis and pickleball courts.
Oh, you're a big.
Heads up. Ow. It's in the box.
It hit me.
Look out.
It nailed me.
It hit our color analyst.
I'm all right.
Anybody want it? Or we get to keep it as a souvenir. I'll give it down here.
I didn't even see it because the black thing was blocking my view.
Yeah, we got a screen cover kind of blocking us a little bit.
That's all right.
But you know what you did really well, though, is you protected the equipment. That's the important thing here.
It's all right. Oh, my legs got nailed, too. We're getting hit all over.
The umpire takes that one to the match. Now, see, here's the thing that you have your glove in your bag. Where's the glove?
I didn't think a ball was going to hit me while I'm sitting in the booth.
Oh, Claude almost had it. Hit the top of his thumb. You don't have a broken thumb, do you? You good? You good?
He's a man. He's a man.
He toughs it out. Well, he's got to do double duty today. Me and Claude are actually, we have another activity later on this evening. This one fouled back to the screen.
Tomahawk swing at that one. This guy's fighting up there.
If you're inclined and want to check out some football action a little bit later on tonight, over at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana, we've got our preseason pigskin party to get you ready for the high school football season. So we'll have quite a few teams from foul tip into the mitt to end the inning. We will have quite a few, I believe like 20-something high schools from around the area tuned in to, we'll do a little preview show with them, talk to coaches, talk to players, and feel free to check that out here on the Region Sports Network a little bit later on tonight. But we go to the 5th. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Let me get on.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Griffin Tobias, soon to be senior at Lake Central High School, one of the local high schools here in Northwest Indiana. We had Tom Hatt on earlier this weekend. He was joining us for Crown Point's team earlier in the broadcast schedule. I think we have a new pitcher here for Schererville. Nope, Coffey's still on the mound, excuse me.
Coffee. Big fan of Coffee.
Trying to bring the caffeined energy to his defense here to try to get him 1-2-3 here in the top of the fifth.
Get some momentum going into the offense.
We got questions coming up to the booth.
Nobody have nothing to talk about. You can say happy birthday to Adam watching, and he played in the 10U World Series.
You know what? Hold on one second. So, hey, we have a fan from Waite Park here, and they're going to go ahead and give a shout-out to someone here in the ballpark. Okay, go ahead.
No. Someone watching from Arizona.
Watching from Arizona. So,
And he played in the 10U World Series.
go ahead and say your name.
Happy birthday, Adam. Love Luca.
Happy birthday, Adam.
There we go. We got our birthday shout-out. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Adam.
Yeah, there you go. Happy birthday, Adam.
Batting number 2, Grayson.
So Grayson Savalainen is on at the dish here. That pitch missing.
Oh, strike.
I'm sorry, in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. Coffee getting the benefit of the call there.
Needed that one. 2-1 now. Ball out.
Grayson just outside, so 3-1 the count. You just had a birthday recently, a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir, I did. Hit the big 1-8.
Big 1-8, okay.
Does that make you feel older?
Yeah, very much so. Swing and a miss.
3-2.
Considering I first met you when you were an 8th grader, and now you're going into your senior year, that does make me feel old.
It should make you feel old.
Thank you. 3-2.
Swing and a miss.
Strikeout for Coffee here. That's the 5th strikeout of the day for Waite Park hitters.
That's the first time the leadoff hitter hasn't gotten on.
That is true. Good call. And you're not even keeping a scorebook. Look at you.
Oh,
look out.
That hurts. I've slammed bats before. Yep.
Yeah, he's not too thrilled about that one.
That does hurt. Coach is telling him to toughen up.
So Wildtrout has been on every time that he's been to the plate. A single, 2 walks, and now a hit by pitch. So, no matter how you get on, that's just one of the things in baseball now that's kind of shifted in the last number of years is making sure you get guys on base. That on-base percentage is a stat that is booming in the last, I would say, about 10 years.
If you ever watch that movie Moneyball, they talked a big part about
yes.
The on-base.
Although, to be fair, this is probably not, I don't know if this is up your alley. I read the book first.
Oh, you read the book?
And then I watched the movie.
Was it the same?
It's about the same, yes.
So you should just watch the movie first.
I did watch it. Well, the book came out before the movie, if I remember correctly. This one fell back to the screen.
I thought it was coming back.
Nice caught it off the screen. See, I think that should be an out, personally. But, we've had it both ways. Waite Park catchers caught one off the screen.
I don't know if I like that rule.
That's pretty athletic, though.
It's pretty easy if I catch one off the screen.
It's not easy because you never know how it's going to ricochet. I don't think it happens that often.
He might throw him out here. See ya.
Down to second base. No,
missed the tag.
Gets in just in time. So a stolen base here for Wildtrout.
I think he missed him. I think the throw was a little too high and it was hard for him to tag him.
This one down right to third. What a line catch.
That was a rocket. Nice barrel right there.
Certainly a candidate for our
hard hit. You got a hard hit of the day, hardest hit of the day award.
that would definitely qualify if we did. Israel with the line catch. So 2 away here in the inning.
Waite Fort's bats have been very hot today.
Kind of goes along with some of the temperatures we've seen here as the temperatures continue to soar into the upper 70s. We'll probably touch the low 80s by the end of the afternoon. Kazik from the left side of the plate. 1 for 3 today. This one on the right side picked up.
Good play there. good inning for Schererville to minimize.
Other than the hit by pitch, they get him 1, 2, 3. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Schererville's chances are starting to run out here. Only 2 innings left for them. You're watching Game Day here at the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here from the Hub City, Crown Point, Indiana, Jerry Ross Park. Beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. Spectacular day for baseball. Fans starting to line up in all the bleachers. We're on the major field for this one. We got stands out all the way in right field over there. It's a great complex they've got here.
I couldn't really see that from our point of view.
Yeah, there's kind of a
tree.
little branches
That's
in the way.
That's a neat little place to sit.
Yeah. Kohler to lead things off here on the ground left side. Picked up by Hellerman over to first and gets him in time for out number 1. So I think sometimes the strategy when you guys are hitting is like, okay, we want to be aggressive early in the count and start to swing, but that can sometimes bite you in the butt a little bit there.
Yeah, it does, but I think when you get later in the game, you kind of want to work count, see if you can get on base, see if they make a mistake.
So ideally, you want to work aggressive at bats early and then kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you want to start putting pressure on the defense. If you can put pressure on the defense, they're more likely to mess up. I mean, the team that has the less errors or mess ups in the game usually wins. And
get on the ground left side.
Another good play.
Did he keep his foot on the bag? He did. Nice play by Wild Trout over there. Keep that foot on the bag.
2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th?
We are bottom 5, and here comes Clausen. Tristan Clausen here.
So I see a green jersey in the stands here on the right. What is that team?
I know there was a team here from Idaho that's wearing green. I can tell you in just a second because I have a schedule available to see who is probably coming up here next.
Okay. Foul ball.
Fouled back to the screen.
The winner does advance on to the World Series bracket or something like that?
Yeah, we got a World Series bracket and an Ironman bracket. The top 2 teams in the pool play for each pool will be moving on to the World Series bracket, and then the 2 at the bottom will be moving on to the Ironman bracket.
Pitch count's good.
They're checking in on the pitch count. Make sure everything's good. Just make sure everything's content there. They got the right numbers. So 39 for Stein right now. That's probably Jacksonville Beach.
Because there is pitch count rules. You get. Yes. That's coming back at us. Oh,
over us. Went over us.
It looks like they're going to do a pitching
What were you doing
change.
running behind me on that one? Were you hiding behind me? What's going on here?
It's getting hard to see with the little black screen we got here. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like they are going to do a pitching change. 40 pitches, is that what, 1 day rest or no?
I believe it might be the limit before you have to get to the rest. We can ask those guys over there at some point.
They know more than us.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking some sleeves off here.
Yeah. He's all decked out and all that.
Sun's out, guns out kind of mentality here. Is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see the number.
The number 50.
50. That's going to be John Russell.
John Russell. Oh, there are a bunch of Russell fans here. That's what we're.
Yeah, we got some Russell fans down here to our right
and to our left here. right in front of us.
Okay, yep, they've moved a little bit.
Yeah.
People are trying to find some shade. There isn't a whole lot available in this particular spot. We'll wait for Russell to warm up. A reminder that we got our 3 awards to hand out. We got the superhero of the game, our play of the game, and then our blue-collar player of the game. We got the feelers out in the outfield. They're dancing. They're having a good time out there. It's easy to have a good time like that when you're up 7-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tristan Clausen
we can't really hear the music what they're dancing to. I'm curious what it is.
Well, we also have to kind of talk through music because there are some copyright issues from time to time that we run into when music's playing in the background. So we'll see where Stein went to play here in a minute.
I think he went to the outfield.
Maybe one of those outfielders out there doing the gritty out there.
Oh, yeah, that's a big dance.
Yeah.
Let's see you get down and gritty now.
That is not going to happen, sir.
Let me get a video of that.
That's why.
I'll send that over to those Clark Middle Schoolers. They'll post it all over the place.
I was going to say, that's going to be viral on TikTok and not for a good reason. Waiting for these warm-up pitches here. Ross at third. Just trying to make sure I got these numbers correct here in all their positions. We'll double-check here. Clausen, though, batting for Schererville. That one coming outside.
We got 2 outs here. 0-2 count. 1-2 count now.
Yeah, 1-2.
They're trying to preserve their pitchers, I guess, for the upcoming games they can have.
We still got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday still going on here.
That's a lot of games. What are they going to do?
And we started Saturday. I'm sorry, we started Saturday. We had opening ceremonies on Friday.
Were you there for that?
Jack Thiel and I were over at Bulldog Park across the way for the opening ceremonies. Very cool event.
So you've been at both these fields. Which one do you like watching? Like, which field do you like better?
They both have their different unique perspectives as we see a walk there. So trying to get a little 2-out rally going here. When we came here for kind of a preview to kind of get a sense of what our technical stuff was going to look like, this field really reminded me of old Ebbets Field in New York with all the signage that they had. It's kind of covered up a little bit with these World Series banners. But kind of had an old Ebbets Field kind of look to it. You have the giant wall out and right, kind of gives you a Fenway kind of feel, but over in right.
They have a big wall over there in left, too, as well.
Yeah, there is. And then there's a big left field wall out on the A field as well. On this field, you have a little bit more stadium seating, so it kind of makes it a little bit more interesting in terms of the fan perspective. And then you have the bleachers out and right. We don't have that over on the A field, but then the A field has the big center field wall there, and to me, it feels a little bit more open in a lot of ways. So I think both of them have their advantages, and both have. I will say this: the directors here for Crown Point, Cal Ripken leagues, they have been so accommodating to all of us here at the Region Sports Network. If we need something, they have been, just taking care of us in any way possible. If we need an extra table somewhere, we had on Sunday we had Leo Hobbins here with Clausen getting all the way down to third. This one on the ground,
another
third base
tough
side
play
here.
for the third baseman.
Beskin going over
pick
to first.
By the first baseman over there.
Very nice.
Makes the play, minimizing that run.
And that will end the Schererville threat. We go to the 6th and final inning. You're watching Game Day on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here with Griffin Tobias of Lake Central High School. We go to the... They're shouting more.
I think they're doing
defensive changes.
34 for 3, re-entering here.
Yeah, so that's probably in the pinch hit situation as Lehner will come back into hit.
I don't know why they're telling us. I really
yeah, usually it goes to.
Usually it goes over there.
But I don't know if they have their window open down there.
That's
the other cool thing is I think we had a bee just jump right in front of the camera.
There's been a lot of bees jumping in the camera here. I'm getting a little anxious. I'm not really a big fan of bees.
You're not a big fan of bees?
No. Good swing there. 0-1.
This is Ben Ross batting here to lead things off here in the 6th.
Schererville will have one more opportunity here to try to get things going after this half inning.
Yeah, they really want to hold the score where it's at right now, where if you're Waite Park. See, one of the things that it's not really going to be a factor in this particular pool because Crown Point Red has already gone 3-0. And this one, the winner of this one is going to be 2-1, so it won't really matter. But for some of those pools,
there's run differentials, all that.
Yep, it's run. First, it's head-to-head. I believe the first one is head-to-head, and then they look at runs against, so runs given up.
Okay.
So, like right now, if you were looking at, Schererville here, they've given up to 7 versus a team who maybe gave up only 3 or something like that.
They would get the.
So it still matters in terms of that Ironman bracket. So giving up the 7 runs can still play a factor on where they get seeded.
Do they get reseeded in this World Series bracket as well?
They will.
Okay.
Yep. After that.
Nice.
Just under the glove.
Oh, looks like it's going to roll.
And it's going to roll for a little bit, making that turn going to second. Here's the throw.
Going to get him. Safe.
And he's in there in time. It's a leadoff double. So for 5 of the 6 innings, the leadoff hitter gets on.
And that usually what happens to their rallies. They start it up and they end up scoring there.
Yeah, when the leadoff hitter didn't get on in the 5th inning, there was no score. So we'll see what happens here as Lehner will come up.
The yellow crowd getting into it over here, getting excited.
Made that 8-hour drive from Minnesota.
Worth it, yeah.
I know they've been. I've been talking to some of the fans, especially at the opening ceremonies, that have come from near and far to watch these events. This
ground
one
ball here.
Picked
Good
up by
play.
the pitcher.
Was that Coffee still out there?
That is Coffee out there.
Coffee did. He's making some plays out there as a pitcher. Pitchers are athletes.
Heck yeah, they are. He's made some good plays out in center as well. He was the starting center fielder today. I'm sorry, left field. Excuse me. He was the starting left fielder.
He's been in for quite a while on the mound. Is that pitch count correct then?
It's his 30th pitch. This one just under the glove at third. Another run comes across the score. 8-2 in favor of Waite Park.
Their bats have been hot all day. Their bats have been going. Schererville's just been hitting it right at people compared to Waite Forest. They've been getting those nice little singles, moving runners.
Home plate umpire looking to talk to one of the coaches here. So we got those awards to hand out. Again, a big thanks to Pet Supplies Plus for
pointing at the guy on first. I'm curious what he did. Maybe he accidentally let his bat go or something. Interesting.
Could have, or
tapping the catcher to get down here.
Let's go. We're ready to go.
He wants to go get some food.
Make sure you stop off at Pet Supplies Plus for all your pet supplies needs. Are on East Summit Street here in Crown Point. You can check them out at Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point. Speaking of bites to eat, we got Station 21 American Grill right down the street here from where we're broadcasting from.
Yeah, I might go get a burger after this.
There you go. They do have very good burgers. Burgers to ribs and wings to fish, everything in between.
Not a big fish guy. I do like ribs.
No. Yeah. We got Hellerman here at the plate with a 2-0 count.
Ball out.
Missing outside.
3-0 count here.
So gone are the days where like 3-0 you just punch a fastball right down the middle. What would you consider, depending on the hitter, would you consider throwing like something a little bit different?
Nah, I'm swinging 3-0.
You're swinging 3-0?
Yeah, if I'm the hitter, I'm swinging.
I just mean from the pitcher perspective.
No, I'd try to. I wouldn't throw it down the middle unless I know they're taking. I'd rather pick a corner, but sometimes I'll even throw like one of my off speeds that I trust to get in there just to show something different. Looks like we have a mound visit here. Looks like Coffee might be getting taken out here due to pitch count. Heads back out to left field here. Looks like moving. Who's that? Who's the pitcher? Number 8's going back out to right again. Oh, number 8's going. Number 8's going to second base now.
Okay, so Dobry going to second. I didn't see the number that's on the bump now.
Number 2.
Number 2. So your eyes are better than mine.
Derek Jeter here.
So Clausen into pitch. And we'll have a pinch hitter for Waite Park. It'll be Zach Longnecker.
He loves the eye black there. Got a little action on the little cheeks of the face there.
I've seen a lot of that. I feel like I think it's a bigger thing at the younger age because it looks cool.
I wasn't a big fan of eye black.
No?
They got those sticker eye blacks you could put on, though. Those are pretty cool.
I see kids love stickers. I've learned that.
Yeah.
Like, your generation loves stickers. So we talked about the Station 21 American Grill. They got all those good options. They're open up at 11 a.m. every single day, so they're open right now for lunch and dinner, and they got plenty of TVs available if you're watching a sporting event. I haven't asked. I don't know if they're able to get us on here at the moment to show our games. If we are, hello everyone at Station 21. It'd be cool if they were able to put these World Series games on at least one of the televisions over.
It's a big opportunity for Crown Point here hosting this. I think, is this their first one they ever hosted? Do we know?
I don't know about the first.
I know it
this
took a lot to get them to host this.
It is.
They had people come out, and I know they had to check certain things on the fields and all that. I know you have to have a number of seating.
Yes.
For fans as well, and I think they did a very fantastic job of what they did to these fields.
Yes, and some of the facilities we don't even get a chance to show you on our air here.
Yeah, because they have an indoor hitting facility, actually.
They do.
Right down the right field line over here in the building. Actually, a very nice setup in there.
Yeah. You've been in there?
I have been in there.
Okay. Yeah, we got a chance to tour that when we came here a couple of months ago to get a sense of where we wanted to put all of our equipment and whatnot. So again, Longnecker here to pinch hit in the 6th inning. Ball gets away. See, from the now I get it from the pitcher perspective. You don't want the wild pitch. You want to pin it on the catcher. That wasn't me being wild. What are you talking about?
Catcher probably should have got a glove on that one, but they're young.
There's a 1-1.
Should be a strike there. Yep.
Called strike.
1-2 count. Big opportunity to get a big out here. That'd be clutch for Schererville here. They have infield in, trying to minimize the runs.
So 1-2 the count here to Longnecker.
Ball out. Good block by the catcher there. Saving a run, it looks like. That could have kicked away.
And then running that runner back to third. You don't have to worry about second because they're not going unless third base is going, and that's a little bit more important of a runner right now.
Yep. Trying to keep in the guys from touching home plate right now is a... Oh, there's a line drive up the middle. Gonna drop. Throws home. Not going to be in time. Good 2-strike hit there by... what number is that? Number 10.
That was
Sorry,
Longnecker.
I don't know your name, number 10.
The rosters are literally right in front of you.
Oh, great hit, number 10.
That's on Schererville. You got to look at this one. You got to look here.
How do you say that? Longnecker?
Longnecker, yes.
Shout out to Longnecker.
There you go.
I apologize.
So another RBI single for Waite Park.
Bunts it off the plate. Looks like it might get a run here. Got the out. Got a run there. Looks like they're going to get a guy at third. Waite Force is just running all over these bases right now. Great squeeze bunt there. Guy from first base made it all the way to third. The guy scored from home. It is now 10-2. The bunting has been a very big part of their offense today.
I'm going to call my boss, Chris Ramirez. I think I'm going to go home. You've got this the rest of the day. I think you got this.
As long as you give me some of that paycheck.
You're filling in on the play-by-play. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We need quality.
You just give me that little notebook so I can read the little.
Here, it's yours. No, I think we got another future career for you here potentially if the baseball thing doesn't work out for you.
Yeah, I could do this.
Digging in here is a
0-1
pinch
count.
hit. Nope, this is wild trout, excuse me. It's been on every single time today. A single, 2 walks.
Swing and a miss, 0-2 now.
Single, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
It seems like these guys have a pretty consistent two-strike approach. They're choking up. They're getting on the plate here. I think that's been a big factor of them today, why they keep getting on base. Taking away that outside corner, it looks like.
Clausen deals the 0-2. It's going to be just low.
1-2 count now. 2 outs here. Big opportunity for Schererville from keeping any more runs to score. It's going to be hard to score 8 in 1 inning, but it is doable.
One compliment I want to give to Schererville right there. You know, their shortstop going, in case there was a throw at third, going to back up that throw.
On the outside corner there, rings him up.
Called strike 3, so the only time he doesn't get on base here is that 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8 runs to go for Schererville to try to tie this game. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Sports Network. Michael Brenner here on set here at Jerry Ross Park, along with Griffin Tobias of Lake Central High School. Going to be starting his senior year. Happy to have you with us, Griffin. Appreciate you taking the time out of one of your final days of summer vacation to join us here.
Thanks for having me on. I've been having a fun time these past almost 6 innings here. I think I've learned a lot about being on the air.
Yeah, normally you're down there on the bump as the first pitch to Israel is taken for strike 1. It is still Russell on the mound.
I'm curious if they're going to take for a strike until they get a strike. Looks like he hacks away on a pitch up in the zone, but I'm curious if Schererville's going to have that game plan of taking until they get a strike to see if they can push some runners across the bases.
So
swing and a miss there.
That's strike 3. So
strike 3 there. 1 out now.
6 strikeouts on the day for Schererville hitters. This will bring up Liam Butkus. One away here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, if you're just tuning in from somewhere around the country.
I know we got some Minnesotas and some Michiganers out there. Shout out to you guys for tuning in from the region.
Some Scherervillians.
Yeah, some Scherervillians.
2-0 the count here on Butkus. The single is last time up back in the 4th.
Yeah, it looks like they are taking until they get a strike there. There's a strike called. 2-1 count with 1 out. Let's see if he's going to hack away now. Ball in.
Got some room up the middle if you can get one cleared past the pitcher.
Swings at a pitch that probably was a ball, it looked like, but he was pretty aggressive.
Had some nice break to a little off speed there.
It did look something. He was out in front on that one. Ooh, wow.
That's going to be a walk. So
I thought that was there, but good eye.
A 1 out walk.
Eagle eye.
This brings up Matt Mutka now.
Got 1 out here. Schererville looking just to get anyone on, just to get things going here. Pass ball is going to move the runner up. Throw the ball down to second.
Good backup there from the shortstop.
That was the second baseman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shortstop was taking
he was taking the throw. Yeah.
Still good on the second baseman then to back up that throw.
So our outfield coach, he does this thing with our outfielders that they cross into the gaps right here. This would not be considered Lake Central outfield out there. They would need to pinch the gaps a little more. We give up the lines. There are not a lot of balls go down the lines. Shout out to Coach Novacell out there. our bunting coach as well. Loves bunting. He helped me become a professional bunter.
Coach was here the other day checking things out.
Oh, he's always around. They called me the PB. I was the professional bunter. I could get a bunt down.
Look it down to first on the walk. Here comes Dobry. So this is, if you're Schererville, this is what you want. You want runners on base to try to
just get anything going. You got 1 out. You got 2 outs to go. Got to score 8 runs.
Make him pitch to you. That's a pitch on the outside part of the plate from Russell. So 0-1. And they do say the toughest outs to get are those last 3.
Yep, ball up there.
You used to be a closer.
Oh, yeah.
Before convert. You're like the opposite. Normally it's starters that get converted to closers, but you kind of went the opposite way.
Yeah, I developed a couple more pitches, and I ended up being all right.
So normally they say, close. So over here in Northwest Indiana, we're obviously close to Chicago, and there's a company called Obvious Shirts that has just shirts with just obvious phrases. And for the bullpen guys, they usually wear a shirt that says "failed starter."
Failed starter. Yep.
But you're a failed closer, I guess. I
am a failed closer.
3-1 the count here on Dobry.
Good opportunity here to get a walk. Swings at a pitch. Hey, he might beat that out. That's a pretty slow roller. It looks like they're going to go to third and get the force out there.
Really good play.
Smart play by the shortstop there. Good communication from the third baseman. That might be a big play of the game right there for them.
Yeah, that's Stein there at short now to make that play. Look like he was going to think about first base and then realize,
I wonder if the third baseman said something to him, because the third baseman ran back to the base. So I'm sure that's a pretty solid play right there. Looks like there's a called strike on the corner there. 0-1.
So that was a fielder's choice for Dobry. So Tomaszewski up here now. He's had a pretty good day. 2 for 2. This one popped up left side. Stein is there to make the catch, and that'll be the ball game.
Waite Park will move on to the World Series bracket now.
The World Series bracket.
Very good game by them. Their bats came alive. They minimized errors on defense, and they ultimately had more hits than Schererville, which led to more runs.
Yeah, getting that leadoff guy on was a pivotal part for Waite Park. Did it 5 of 6 innings, and they scored every time that leadoff hitter got on base. So that was the huge momentum swing for Waite Park in this one here versus Schererville. Now, it doesn't mean Schererville's done playing. There's the Ironman bracket, so they will play a little bit later on. We're going to wait. We don't know the schedule as of yet. They got to once we finish up the games tonight, we'll reseed all the
official bracket. Okay,
we'll reseed everything, and we'll find out tomorrow or late tonight into tomorrow what the schedule will look like. So we can't tell you what time teams are going to play just yet. We're still trying to figure those things out. So make sure you stay tuned here on the Region Sports Network. But
are we gonna do we're gonna get to the juicy stuff?
Yeah, we got some awards to hand out here. So we'll take a look at our Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. Griffin, who stands out to you here on this side of the ledger?
I really like that. Who's the guy that got on 3 times out of the 4?
Four out of his 5.
The leadoff hitter, I think, is one of the crucial parts of their game that helped them win this game, and I think he should deserve a superhero.
Okay, so we're going to go with Kellen Wildtrout here. Got on 4 of 5 plate appearances today. Hit a single, 2 walks, and then a hit by pitch, and was a part of some of that scoring there in that first inning to really get things going for Waite Park. And then also had a really good game over at first base as well. He was the first baseman.
He made a couple good picks as well.
For sure. So really good game. And actually he did an all-around game as well. So and I know he's been in some other positions over the course of the weekend. So we'll go with Wildtrout as our superhero of the game. That's Kellen Wildtrout. Now it's our proud Union Home play of the game presented by IKOR-CC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. And this one's always a little bit tough because there's usually so many good plays. We can go anywhere on this one. There was a line drive. Let's see, what inning was that? Maybe the third inning. There was a fly ball that really kind of ended the threat in the third inning on a catch by Coffey for Schererville. So
Coffey did pitch really well coming in from left field there.
Yeah, so Parker Coffey getting our play of the game, the diving play out in left to catch that one to kind of end the threat in the third after 3 runs had come across the board for Waite Park. Let's take a look at our Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game.
I'm gonna have to go at Coffee, dude. He was outstanding coming in on the mound. He made some great plays out in left field, keeping the ball in front of him. Actually, I think he made a diving play as well.
Yeah, that was the play of the game that we awarded.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
No, I'm pretty sure the diving play was from Waite Forest side, Waite Park. He made the dive. Russell made the diving play.
No, that was Russell batting.
Russell batting. I'm sorry.
Coffee, yeah.
Coffee with the diving play.
Yes, that was the play of the game. And then we're going to go with Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar play of the game as Parker Coffee as well, just for his efforts out there defensively, and then coming in and doing his best there on the bump to try to close any more runs coming across, and really kind of just eating up some of those innings late in the game. So Parker Coffee, our Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Big thanks to all you guys for tuning in. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Our video coordinator, our game producer, our cameraman. We had a late substitution, but the guy who's really doing it all today is Claude Martinez here over at the Major Field. Big thanks to Claude. Your broadcast crew, Griffin Tobias coming in and doing a great job as the analyst today. Zexanelli coming in for a hot minute to just move the camera like to and fro a little bit there, but he does a great job as well. Big thanks to everyone here at Crown Point. Adam Whitehouse, the director for this Cal Ripken World Series. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you all, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much. We've got plenty more action throughout the rest of the day here from the Hub City, so make sure you stay tuned. You've been watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.